Be patient, to trust the process, that God is always working in your favor. Semester early, so a full year early now, and I did that. So I'm very have his book Blessed and Busy. Literally never know who's speaking about you in certain places. End of the year recap. Be that. Yeah, 2025 is our year. 2025 is our year. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's T Flights, T Babes, T Travel, T everything. Don't mind this stuff on my shirt. Like, I'm getting ready for church because I'm bringing a new year. Well, I'm going to church at 8, so not technically bringing in a new year, but you know what I mean. I'm wearing this sweater that I got from Shein, but it's like coming all over my shirt. But anyways, I wanted to start this video and honestly just reflect on a little things from this year. So I'm gonna get right into it. So 2024 has taught me to be patient, to trust the process, that God is always working in your favor, and you have to stay gracious and stay faithful even when things seem like it's not working out. This year taught me to be patient with myself, but also to be patient with the things around me. So whether that's material things, whether that's physical things, emotional things, you just have to be patient, because sometimes things do not align with what we may want, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. Sometimes the things that we need to let go of the most, or we need to be attracted to the most, are the things that God is directly placing in front of us, but sometimes we reject that. And that's just our natural instinct, and that's just like a part of being human, right? So a part of being a Christian and a part of your faith walk, or whatever religion, religious belief that you believe in, and even if you don't, it's about being gracious with yourself and also being faithful. To be faithful means to let go of fear, to let go of worries, to let go of anxiety. So that was something that I had to learn this year. I'm not perfect. I still have my own struggles when it comes to my faith walk that I need to work on. Oh, my edges is not laid right now, so it's bothering me. So yeah, there's still a lot of things that I personally need to work on when it comes to truly being faithful and just laying everything at the feet of God to take care of, and just trusting his process and trusting his will for me. So that was something that I had to think about. I'm looking at my vision board that I actually made for the year, and it's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna just go through some of the things that actually happened for me. It's December 31st. And this is also why I believe in, like, you know, setting aside time to be intentional with goal setting, be intentional in your faith walk, and be intentional about praying for the things that you truly desire. So some of the things that I have on my vision board is graduating college. I graduated college in 3 years with 2 degrees, which was a huge accomplishment of mine. I had no intentions of graduating in 3 years, but I did have intentions of graduating a semester early. So once it came down to the time that I found out that I had enough credits to actually graduate another semester early, so a full year early, it was something that I was scared, I was nervous about, because all of my friends, right, at the time, class of 2025, so I didn't want to rush anything. I didn't want to, you know, take a leap of faith and be wrong. And essentially I wasn't. God's timing is everything. So I graduated in May. I started a full-time job in June, not even a month after. So truly blessed, and that's something that I was very happy about. Another thing that I have on my vision board is my credit score. So, and the picture that I put specifically, it says increased by 40 points. My credit score increased by over 65 points from January to December. So that's something that I was very, 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 very proud of, because I've been building my credit since, I would say, September of 2023. So my credit history is very new. It's a baby. It's in the beginning stages. So I didn't know what that would look like, and I was just nervous, but I made sure that I stayed consistent with my payments. At the time when I had my car, being consistent with my car insurance, my car note, those things, and then bills and things of that nature. Anything that I purchase on my credit card, making sure I pay it off and on time. So that was something that happened. Let's see, another one is travel. I was not able to do as much travel as I usually do this year, but I was still able to travel, so I'm grateful for that. I went to Antigua in March for my last spring break in college, and then I went to Jamaica for one of my friend's birthday, and then I went to Vegas for a work trip. I went to DC a couple times, then I went to Maryland to visit some of my sisters as well, my sister's friends as well. So blessed and I can't complain. Let's see, I have a quote that says consistency. That I have had my ups and downs with this year, but nonetheless, I was able to get that more into practice and being more disciplined. I also have discipline on there. So I started going to the gym on November 7th, I believe. November 6th or the 7th. Whatever it was, the day right after election, I was in the gym. I went to the gym. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait till next year. I'm not going to keep saying I'm going to go, I'm going to go, I'm going to go and not go. I got up. I went to the gym, signed up with a trainer. So I do meet with my trainer 2 times a week, and then I go to the gym 5 times a week. Gonna be honest with y'all, the last week, so from the time I got off of work to right now, the first time I've been back in the gym was Sunday. So I had like a week break, so I was kind of slacking. I was like, you know what, we're gonna finish the year off strong. I'm not gonna say going into 2025 and be back in the gym, back consistent. No, we're gonna do it now, and I did that. So I'm very proud of myself about that. Another thing I have is book, blessed, and busy. God has opened so many doors for me. I am so grateful, and it's one of those things that you literally never know who's talking about you and what spaces or conversations. So that was something that was just reconfirmed, something I already knew, that was just being reconfirmed by God's opportunities and the doors that he opened for me. So one of the things that I did this year, I was able to speak on Tiffany Cross podcast, Across Generations. And the way that it happened was crazy. I can give a story time on that, but it's just something that goes to show, like, you just literally never know who's speaking about you in certain places. And then also it showed me too to like stop being afraid of myself and my story. Like, I have a story, and I'm meant to be a vessel for many people here on this earth, and my message is meant to touch other young people. So when I did that, that was the first step of me just like putting myself out there, because I didn't really want to post a recap of it, or, you know, not too much information, because that was another vulnerable aspect of me and my life and my story. But I did, and honestly, I have no regrets about it. So I feel really good about that. I also have YouTube on there. I started posting, y'all, before the end of the year. Not as consistent as I would like. I should really be posting every Sunday and every Thursday. That's what I wrote to myself. That's what I want to commit to. So I just have to be better at editing, setting time for editing, and just uploading, and just not procrastinating. Another one was I have the Bible up there, the Holy Bible, and I also have a few scriptures. One of the scriptures is, God is within her, she will not fall, Psalms 46:5. I was baptized, rededicated myself to the Lord in October. So that was something I was very, very proud of, and something I was very protective of, and, you know, kind of kept to myself, because I am on my own faith walk and my own faith journey, and I'm trying to get out of the aspect of comparing myself to my sister or my friends that, you know, they are more in tune with Christ, or it seems like they're more in tune with Christ. Not to say that they're not, but it's that aspect of like, you can never compare yourself to the next person, because everybody's story is different, everybody's walk is different, and their testimony essentially is different. And how God speaks to you, he may not speak to me in that same way. How God speaks to me, he may not speak to you in that same way. So that's something that I have on there. I also have Black business owner, so that is something that is in the works, but I thought it was very important to, you know, have on my vision board, and definitely will be on my vision board going into the new year. Another scripture I have on there is, don't fear, only believe, Mark 5:36. And yeah, that's something that definitely was one that I lived by this year. I also have Current Vibe, working for the lifestyle I promised myself. That is still in the process, so it's under construction, but I have been doing that. And honestly, just so many things has happened for me over this last year. There's been many ups, many downs, but at the end of it all, I can truly say that I'm grateful. And I'm just filled with so much gratitude and truly just so much joy to know that I'm still here, still living, and very healthy. Oh my gosh, that was another thing. My health was very important to me, and I'll do a story time on that, on my health journey. But I got amazing news today actually, and that was amazing. So I'm leaving the year 2 with amazing health, better than what I started the year off with. So I'm very excited about that. And yeah, I have a few other things on there that are still under works, under wraps, that I'm gonna put onto my next vision board. But I say all of that to say that it has been a good year. Like, with all of the losses, there has been so many gains. This year I learned too that sometimes people are really in your life for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. And as much as it may hurt, sometimes letting go and letting God is your only option, and it is essentially the best option. I let go of a lot of friendships this year, and while it does hurt to think about all the memories we had and the times we shared, or there's even some people that I truly do miss, and I miss the time that we had together and the moments that we shared, and when our friendship was good or when things were just going right. I do miss those things, but I also learned that I can't question God, and I can't question the feelings that I was having in terms of either letting go of a friendship or walking away from something. And that's not to say that I don't have any faults or didn't contribute to any of the relationships that are no longer a relationship, but it just goes to say that sometimes you walk into a space or you walk into a year thinking that you're going to end the year with those same people, and it changes. And it's not a bad thing, it's not a negative thing, and it also doesn't mean that if you're no longer friends with a person that that you have beef with them or you don't like them. It's okay. I wish everybody that has ever been in my life at some point or period of time all the best, and truly just I hope that they're succeeding in their life and in their endeavors that they personally have going on. And who's to say, I don't know, maybe I'll cross paths with somebody or a few people at another point in life. It just, the point in life that I was at the beginning mid of the year, it just was not aligning, and that's okay. Let's see, I should start writing little notes, because I feel like, y'all, I be getting sidetracked and I be getting distracted, and I just hate that, because sometimes I'm like, oh my god, stop talking, because I really hate the way that I sound. But I feel like everybody says that, like they hate the way that they sound. I'm trying to think what else. This year has also taught me to commit yourself to different things that you want to do, and once you get into the habit of it, the only thing that's stopping you is your mind. Your mind is could be your greatest asset and your greatest deterrent. I think that's this word. Greatest deterrent, because our minds, they operate in a way that if we allow the negative thoughts to continue to consume us, you will become that, you will believe that. But if you do the opposite, you can navigate that space, and you could challenge it with something else. Like, what, my mind is telling me no, but I know that I can. So it taught me to be limitless in my beliefs and my desires and the things that I'm going after. And once you do that, you'll be so surprised with yourself how much growth you have, and how far you could truly get by just believing in yourself and believing in your guiding factors or points. So my guiding factor is God, essentially. So that may vary for different people. It also taught me to appreciate and cherish things in life for what it is, outside of the materialistic things. Just appreciating life for what it is. So whether that's a sunset, a sunrise, whether that's literally somebody just messaging me and saying hey that I haven't heard from in a while, just the little things, literally the most simple things in life, to appreciate that so much more, because you never know how much time you have with somebody. You never know what somebody is going through, and you just also never know when your time is coming, and you have to create space for your time to come. And with that, you have to be humble, you have to be gracious, and you have to be patient. So it definitely taught me that as well. And one of the biggest things truly that I had to be patient on is, ideally I wanted to get a new car before the end of this year. I am leaving this year without having purchased a new car, and that's okay. I know that I have things that I still need to work on, having better financial habits, you know, saving more, and just disciplining myself of like setting aside, this is what I want to do, and I know I could do it because I did it before. And also not being so stubborn and saying that it has to look like this and it has to go this way. It's great and it's amazing to have goals, dreams, and beliefs, and, you know, striving to towards something that you really want, but also it doesn't mean in the process that you shut down things that may be in front of you and may be of God. So you just have to pray about it and give yourself that space to soak in it, to absorb it, and to accept it. So yeah, that's truly, like, that's it in a nutshell of this year. And then I will honestly say, just December 31st, 2025, I will be in a better space. I will be in a better place mentally, emotionally, financially, physically. And a lot of the things, I'm claiming it right now, a lot of the things, majority of the things, if not all the things on my vision board that I create for 2025 will come true. And it will come true in God's timing, in due time, in God's timing, and in alignment with God. Yes, 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 yes. There was one other thing I wanted to say that I just started to think about. I totally forgot. I don't remember, but it's okay. So I'm gonna close this out here. This is going to be a end of the year recap. I'm not gonna edit it at all, so it's just gonna be raw, uncut, unfiltered, and that's just gonna be that. That's what that is. So thank you for tuning in. If you have not already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification button and drop one of your proudest moments of 2024 in the comments, or drop a question or something that you have learned. Drop it in the comments down below. I am about to finish getting ready. I need to finish putting on my jewelry, some earrings. My face looks really greasy right now. I don't know if I'm gonna do some makeup. Oh, I got some vlogs for y'all. They're coming. I don't know what order they're gonna come. This probably is gonna go up first because I'm not doing any editing or anything like that, so it's just to upload. So I got it in store for y'all. 2025 is our year. 2025 is our year. 2025 is our year. 2025. All right, I love y'all and happy new year.